meeting is now in order. Now, what do you say if we form a new club and call it the He-Man Woman Haters Club?
The He-Man Woman Haters Club, 1937, 51 years ago. Boy, it's amazing how things haven't changed. Well, sure, there have been major improvements in the world, but in terms of things like the He-Man Woman Haters Club, well, we haven't come a long way, baby.
Hate alfalfa because he hates women.
Here I am last Friday night. Arlene was over for dinner. Little did we know that in a few days, we were about to meet our version of Spanky and the gang.
So the Mommy and Me women told you that she was too old for the crib?
No. They didn't just say she was too old for the crib. First, they had to make me feel like I was ruining her mental development. I mean, all I said was, you know, the other morning when I was getting Elizabeth out of her crib, that's as far as I got. All 9 of them turned to me with their mouths hanging open. Crib? Did you say crib, J.C.? You mean Elizabeth's 35 months old, potty trained, and still in a crib? Then they told me I better run right out immediately, buy her a very own big girl bed.
Well, so what'd you do?
I ran right out immediately. I bought her a very own big girl bed.
So now the only trick is to convince Elizabeth to give up the crib.
Yeah, you can help me with that tonight. Come on, you love to lie around in bed. Just tell her the virtues of having a big girl bed.
Really? All the virtues?
Well, no, not all the virtues. Did you ever reach anyone at Anacott Steel?
Nice change of subject.
Well, I'm a mother now. There's certain things pertaining to my daughter I'd really rather not think about.
Yes, I did reach Anacott Steel. In fact, I talked to Mr. Anacott himself, actually.
You're kidding. How'd that happen?
I called his secretary to see if he received the transcripts from the stockholders' meeting, and he picked up the phone himself.
What was he like?
He's surprisingly nice. Very nice. Did you know he used to be like Attorney General or Assistant Attorney General under Eisenhower?
John J. Anacott, one of the last surviving Rust Belt tycoons. Too bad he's letting a bunch of nitwits run his company. Tell you what, if they don't go with us after that presentation we gave...
Look, Ma, I brushed my teeth.
You're kidding! What a big girl! You did a good job, too. You ready to go nana in your big girl bed?
You got a big girl bed. Wow. You are really lucky. God, are you gonna love that?
I hate it.
How can you hate it? You never even tried it.
I hate it. I want my bed.
Bobby, please try it. You know how you love my bed? Well, this is just like my bed, only smaller. Come on, Elizabeth, don't start.
Honey, you don't know what you're missing. I'm telling you, this is gonna open up a whole new world to you.
Elizabeth, Mommy argues with people all day long at work. I don't want to argue with my girl.
I want my crib, too.
Well, you can't have a crib and a bed. Okay, here it comes.
Boy, I'm letting this kid negotiate my next contract.
Now, your crib can keep you company until you fall asleep. I don't want you jumping into this thing in the middle of the night, okay? There. You like it?
Uh-huh.
Do we know where Blanky is?
Yeah.
Okay, there's Blanky. Okay. You have sweet dreams. And Mommy loves you, okay? Could I have a big girl kiss? Night.
Night, Punky.
Good night.
Before she changes her mind.
This is so nice. The food, the wine, candlelight. I feel like I should propose.
Who is it?
Mr. Curtis? He's lit up by the June bug.
Send him up.
Congratulations!
Thanks. Why? What's going on?
Arlene, hi. I didn't know you were here.
Hi, Fritz.
Good news. Great news. Oh, thanks. I just had dinner with Mr. Anacott and his cronies, and they want us bad.
That's because we are bad, Fritz.
Yeah, they also want us in Pittsburgh first thing Monday morning. Oh, do you have any champagne glasses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, they did.
They want you to pitch the entire presentation to Anacott and his top brass.
She has to do the whole campaign over?
Well, remember, Anacott didn't hear it firsthand. He tells me that he has never seen his people so excited. So he wants you to come to Pittsburgh and give the entire strategic planning presentation to him and his top brass. Oh, this is great. This is great, Molly. Listen to this. He wants to do it at his private club. He wants to give some kind of elegant VIP luncheon for his board. Yeah, so what is it that you always say now? Huh? This is big! Yeah.
Anacott Steele, I go to the North Pole to give the presentation to land this account.
You know, he's a terrific guy, by the way. He has a fascinating life. He knew everybody at Le Cirque, or at least everybody knew him. He's on his way to the Soviet Union next week for a meeting with Mr. Gorbachev, no less. How about that? Hey, listen, come here. I've just been figuring out in the car. Do you know what this account is going to be worth to us just in fees alone? About
$2.2 million in the next 18 months.
Now, what is such a brilliant, two such brilliant and beautiful women doing all alone on a Friday night?
We're not alone.
Yeah.
No?
What's the matter with two good friends enjoying themselves? It's not like we have to have a man to validate our
We're
existence.
secure enough to enjoy each other's company without the presence of a man, and we're not defensive about it.
No, of course not.
Oh, what the hell, Fritz? Open it. We deserve it.
Not defensive, eh? Okay, well, here we go.
Okay.
Shoot 'em up and...
This was the high point of the week, just before the proverbial you-know-what hit the fan.
Are you ready? As I'll ever be.
Miss Wyatt, Miss Kincaid.
Yes, hi.
Welcome to the Regent Club.
Thank you.
This way, please.
Wasn't this the front entrance?
Yes, but this way, please.
Oh. Special entrance. Your name. We're big, babe.
This way, ladies. Mr. Anacott is expecting you. Yeah.
Place is pretty fabulous. Do we have to tip this guy?
We were very impressed with what we saw with Pittsburgh, you know. I mean, it's been a long time. Oh, here she is now. John, I'd like you to meet J.C. Wyatt and Arlene Kincaid.
How are you, sir?
Ladies, welcome to the Regent Club.
Thank you, Mr. Anacott. It's really a fantastic building.
Now, let's get one thing straight, young lady. If you're going to put this company back into the black, the least you can do is call me John. You know, is it J.C.?
Yes.
Quite a lot of initials in one room. I'm sure you don't know this, but I was at this young man's christening 28 years ago. Lordy, did he have a set of lungs on him? Well, anyway, it turned out okay, kiddo. Okay.
He's a good kid. We're grooming him.
I'm afraid that Mr. Anacott has a problem with one of your perfumes.
With one of our what?
Mr. Anacott is very sensitive to certain chemical scents and has requested that whoever is wearing the perfume to please remove it before the meeting. Thank you.
Why am I doing this?
Because you have on enough perfume for both of us. God, maybe it's me.
This is insane. Has anyone ever asked you to take off your perfume?
Look, he's an older guy. Maybe he has trouble breathing. For $2 million, we'll take off our perfume. How do I smell?
You smell fine. I smell like a wet paper towel. There's something about this place, the portraits, the dark walls. It reminds me of a hunting club. I keep thinking someone's going to come in with a deer over his shoulder.
Oh, come on. The guy's a legend. Give him a break.
Mr. Anacott's taking his seat. Excuse
We're
me,
on
do you
our
think
way. Gentlemen, we all share the goal of making Anacott Steel one of the most innovative, productive, and profitable companies in the industry. To do that, we need focus. Sounds simple, but it's not. It's like an onion with many layers, and we need to peel those layers away one by one. I hope I don't bring tears to anyone's eyes in the process. It's not rah-rahism I'm talking about. Productivity takes effort, and quite frankly, it takes more effort than most companies are willing to make. Competitive intelligence is essential to strategic focus, and we can make sure you get the biggest bang for your buck. Some people justify it by saying those jobs could be lost. I say that's bull. Well, they asked me to break at 12 noon. It's 11:55. You get an extra 5 minutes for good behavior. Thank you.
You're doing a great job.
Luncheon is being served in the main dining room.
Very nice.
Thank you, sir.
Ladies?
Yes.
This way, please.
And if I talk to you later.
It was a 9-nighter.
So here I am in 1988, and we're still not allowed in the club.
Can you pass the butter, please, Miss Wyatt?
Why are we sitting in here?
Because that's the club rule. Walter, more wine, s'il vous plaît.
What club rule?
The Regent Club is an all-male club and has been since 1832. Women have been given special dispensation to enter the premises, such as in your case. But women are N-E-V-E-R allowed in the main dining room.
And why is that? I'm sure you must know.
Yes, I do. According to the club bylaws, women disturb the hormonal balance of the members. I guess we're just too much of a distraction for them. Thank you, Walter.
Aren't you insulted by this?
I feel privileged to be allowed in at all. And I might add, Mr. Anacott always takes very good care of me when I'm here.
You call being made to eat in a broom closet taking good care of you?
I don't perceive the situation as you do, Miss Wyatt. Men and women were born different, and so be it.
You and I were born different, Arf.
I'm ready. Walter, another refill, please.
I can't believe we thought we were getting special treatment. Special doors, special attaché. This is beyond sex.
No, this is discrimination.
This is against the law.
Obviously not in Pittsburgh. It is, however, totally unacceptable.
Unbelievable.
Well, believe it. You're standing in a bathroom starving while 35 men are out there eating slabs of roast beef. Well, we gotta get Fritz out here and tell him what's going on.
Like he doesn't know. Come on,
You
doll.
think he does? Well, I gotta tell him that I can't go back out there and schmooze with the president of the He-Man Woman Haters
Well,
Club.
what do you think he's going to say to you? He's going to say, JC, this is a $2 million deal. Swallow your pride. The customer is always right. Is he not going to say the customer
What
is
are you
always right?
looking
I'm
for?
looking for this.
Oh, that is so immature. What is that gonna prove? Give me some. I still have to talk to Fritz. I mean, I'm a professional and I have to talk to the man that I work for. God, I can't breathe in here.
Good.
Fritz, I need to talk to you.
Oh, well, you go on in, Ken. We'll be in a minute. Yeah?
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Did you know this was an all-men's club?
Oh, no. Not until I got here, no.
And this is okay for you?
Well, no, but I'm not the member here. Anacott is.
Well, you want to work with a man who belongs to an all-male club where women are not allowed to enter through the front door, where women are not allowed to be in the lobby or use the main staircase. You want to do business with a man who forces women to eat in a broom closet?
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Oh, listen, JC, I didn't mean for it to come out that way. Look, I'm sorry you had to go through this. I'm sure it was tough, especially a woman like you.
A woman like me.
Look, it isn't easy for me to ask you to compromise your values, but this is business. I mean, swallow your pride. It's just one day out of your life. Come on, be a professional. I'm not asking you to marry this guy. Just deliver the presentation. Make a good close and we'll get the hell out of here.
Customer is always right.
Yes, if he's paying us $2.2 million, he is. Look, JC, this is hard for me to ask, okay? not for me, but do it for the company, okay? I don't want a scene. Look, this thing is almost in the bag. Come on, JC, be the tiger lady for me.
JC, you ready? Are we in or out?
We're in. Welcome back. This afternoon, I'd like to focus on the need of a viable framework that will enable Anacott Steel to compete effectively in the global marketplace. First, we have to look at industry trends and make some assumptions about key external factors.
I couldn't believe that was me facing the He-Man woman haters, telling them how to save their clubhouse from bankruptcy. But it was. It amazes me what the human spirit is capable of. Capable of taking, that is. As long as I didn't look at Arlene, I was okay.
Cost-efficient labor. Let's take a look at complacency. It may well be your number one problem. It may be your number two problem. And finally, I want to encourage all of you to help Sloan Curtis in every way you can to fight the battle against complacency and put Anacott Steel back on top where it belongs. We look forward to working side by side with each and every one of you. Well, not me personally. Personally, I don't want to have anything to do with any of you. But I do not speak for Fritz Curtis or for any of my associates. I speak purely for myself.
And for me.
And for Arlene Kincaid. Because if we don't say something, and nobody ever says something, then places like this will keep on being legal. And you see, you can't invite somebody up here to consult with your organization about how to save $250 million a quarter and then feed them a lousy salad in a broom closet while you eat prime rib in a club chair. It's wrong. It's humiliating, it's sexual discrimination, and sooner or later it's got to stop, because we ain't staying in the broom closet, Mr. Anacott, and sooner or later you're going to have to deal with that, buddy, if you catch my drift. And I thank you very much for your time.
I told myself I didn't care if I lost my job. I had something more than a career. I had my self-respect. Then immediately something else became quite apparent. I want to freeze to death. I had left my coat, my scarf, my gloves, my briefcase, and my purse in the awful clubhouse. I go back in.
JC? JC? Nice play, Shakespeare.
Oh, yeah.
No, I mean it. You made me proud.
Me too.
What?
Well, maybe not proud. I guess angry is the word. Then after I felt angry, I couldn't help myself. I felt proud.
I tried to swallow my pride, Fritz.
Now look, you're not the one who has to explain.
What happened up there?
I just told Mr. John J. Anacott to get himself another consulting firm.
And he said what?
You bet I will.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Look, if being a man still means being courageous, then maybe you're more of a man than I am.
Well, I'm not sure that's the definition of being a man.
Look, I'm 66 years old. I still find it hard keeping up with you sometimes. It's just that... But I didn't see it the way you did. And maybe I never will. What I saw was my best man my best person walking out of my life. I saw the business going on the tubes, and I saw the look on your face. And I knew that you were right and I was wrong, and that everybody that sat in that dining room while you sat in the broom closet was wrong, and I hope you both will forgive me. No?
Yes.
Come on, let's get a drink. Hey, come on, I'll give it a bit. Take my arm, will you?
So you see, Alfalfa didn't really want to be a member of the He-Man Woman Haters Club because he loved Darla. And you can't love a girl and still be in the club, right? Right?
Right.
Right. But I want you to understand that not all guys are He-Man Woman Haters. Some guys aren't like that at all. And those are the ones we like. The
The ones with the good hearts, right?
Right.
Yeah. So what happened was, Alfalfa loved Darla, but Spanky wanted to start this club.
Say, let's start a club right now. The He-Man Woman Haters. I'll be president. Get up and do exactly what I do. Hand on your heart and raise your other hand. We, the He-Man Woman Haters Club. We, the He-Man Woman Haters Club. Promise not to fall for this Valentine business. Promise not to fall for this Valentine business. Because girls are the bone. Because girls are the bone. Come on, fellas, let's eat.
Alfalfa knew girls weren't bunk. Maybe one day when you're a really big girl like me, there won't be any more He-Man Woman Hater clubs. I hope. I wish.
Seems true.